Millionaire single dad saw a woman fired for helping his deaf daughter, then he said, "Come with me." Chapter 1. The girl who signed in the middle of the mall. The Saturday crowd rushed through Crescent City Mall like a river. People hurried with shopping bags, kids tugged at their parents, and music played from every corner. But amid all that noise, little 6-year-old Lily heard nothing. Born deaf, she walked close to her father Ethan Hale, one of the city's youngest self-made millionaires. CEO of a fast-growing tech company. A man who once sat in boardrooms filled with applause, yet now lived in a world where his daughter's silence mattered more than any success. Lily tugged his sleeve and signed, "Daddy, colors." Her small hands pointed to the art shop. Ethan smiled, relieved she was excited. Lately, she had withdrawn. School wasn't kind, and most people didn't know sign language. They entered the shop. Paints, brushes, canvases everywhere. Lily's fingers hovered over a display she couldn't reach. Ethan bent to help. But someone arrived first. A young woman wearing the store's apron knelt beside Lily, and signed, "Want this one?" Lily's eyes widened, bright, glowing, alive. She nodded fast. Ethan froze. A stranger, who could sign the employee, smiled warmly at Lily, helping her pick colors, signing the whole time. Lily giggled silently. Ethan hadn't seen her this happy in months. When the young woman finally looked up, she startled at seeing him. "Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to overstep. I just noticed she uses sign language and I learned it for my brother." "No," Ethan said softly. "Thank you. Truly." He glanced at her name tag. Emma. She immediately turned red, embarrassed by the attention. Lily, bold as always, grabbed her hand and signed, "Pretty helper." Emma laughed. "She's adorable." Ethan felt something strange stir in his chest. Something he hadn't felt in years. Not attraction. Hope. But moments later, a harsh voice cut through the calm. "Emma. Office. Now." The store manager scowled at her like she'd committed a crime. Emma flinched. She whispered, "1 second," and hurried to the back. Lily tugged Ethan's shirt with anxious eyes. Chapter 2. The firing. Ethan pretended to look at supplies, but his ears sharpened toward the office door. He could hear every word. "Why were you messing around with customers? You know your place, Emma." "I wasn't messing around. The little girl needed help." "You think this is a charity? I told you to restock shelves, not play nanny." "I wasn't. She's deaf. I just communicated with her." "You're fired." Ethan's heart slammed. He stepped toward the door furious, but he stopped when he saw Emma come out. Her eyes wet. Backpack slung over one shoulder. She walked quickly, embarrassed, avoiding everyone's gaze. Lily ran to her, signing frantically, "Why sad?" Emma forced a smile. "I'm okay, sweetheart." But Ethan wasn't. Without thinking, he walked straight to the manager. "What gave you the idea you could fire her?" The manager scoffed. "Who are you?" Ethan pulled out his wallet. He never flaunted wealth, but today he made an exception. He handed his card. The manager went pale as chalk. Because the card read, "Ethan Hale, founder and CEO of Hale Innovations. Owner of half the shops in the mall. Including this one. You just fired the only staff member who treated my daughter with dignity," Ethan said. "And I don't keep people like you in my properties." The manager stuttered. "Sir, You're fired." The man's mouth dropped open. Customers stared. Employees hid smiles. But Ethan was already gone chasing after Emma and Lily. Chapter 3 Come with me. Emma was outside, wiping her tears, humiliated. Emma. Ethan called softly. She jumped. I'm sorry sir, I didn't mean to cause trouble. You didn't cause anything, he said. He fired you. I fired him. Her eyes widened. You, what? Ethan exhaled. He didn't want to frighten her with his power, so he spoke gently. You helped my daughter. That means something to me. Lily signed quickly to Emma, come with us. Emma laughed through her tears. Where would I even go? Ethan hesitated, but he knew what he wanted to say. Come with me, he said. Let me buy you lunch. Let me say thank you properly. Emma looked shocked. Conflicted. Nervous. Sir, I appreciate it but I really shouldn't. It's not a date, Ethan said quickly. It's gratitude. You gave my daughter a moment of joy. That's rare. Emma looked at Lily, whose hopeful eyes were hard to refuse. Finally. Okay, she whispered. Lunch. Chapter 4 A Table for Three. They went to a quiet cafe. Ethan noticed Emma kept her hands in her lap, fidgeting, clearly uncomfortable in front of a man who could probably buy the whole neighborhood. He didn't want that. Tell me about yourself, he said. Emma's smile was small but real. Well. I'm 26. I have a younger brother, he's deaf. That's why I learned sign. I'm working 2 jobs because his school fees went up. Or. I guess now it's 1 job. Her face fell again. Lily signed something quickly to her father. Ethan translated, she said, she's kind. Help her. Emma blinked. She understood I lost my job. She understands everything, Ethan said proudly. Then Lily climbed into Emma's lap and hugged her. Emma froze. Her hands trembled. No one hugs me like this anymore, she whispered. Ethan saw it. The loneliness. The weight on her shoulders. The kind of exhaustion that doesn't come from working too hard but from caring too much with too little support. And in that moment, he made a decision. Chapter 5 The Offer That Changed Everything. Emma, Ethan said carefully. How would you feel about working with me? Emma nearly choked on her water. What? No, I could never, sir. I'm not qualified for anything you do. You're a millionaire. A CEO. And I'm a father, Ethan said. Who needs someone who understands his daughter? She shook her head rapidly. I can't take advantage. This isn't charity, he said. It's a real job. What kind of job? Be Lily's instructor. Her interpreter. Her emotional support. Call it what you want. But I need someone who can help her communicate in a world that doesn't understand her. Emma stared. Completely stunned. You mean, be with her every day? Yes, Ethan said softly. Full salary. Benefits. Medical. Anything you need to support your brother. Emma's eyes filled with tears. I've never been offered something so kind, she whispered. Lily wrapped her arms around her again, giggling silently. Emma held her close. And whispered. I'd love to. Chapter 6 Close but not too close. Weeks passed. Emma became a part of their daily life. She taught Lily new signs. Helped her express her feelings. Helped Ethan understand his daughter in ways he never thought possible. the mansion no longer felt cold. It felt alive. But something else grew too. The closeness between Ethan and Emma. He found himself lingering when she left. Watching the way she encouraged Lily. Admiring her quiet strength. But every time he felt something more, he stepped back. He had been hurt before his ex-wife leaving because Lily's disability made life too quiet for her. He didn't want to misread kindness as affection. Emma kept boundaries too. But the universe had its own plans. Chapter 7 The night everything changed. A severe storm hit the city. Roads flooded. Emma was stuck at the mansion overnight. They decided to make it fun for Lily. Built pillow forts, played silent charades, made hot chocolate. Lily eventually fell asleep between them. And Ethan realized something, this felt like a family. Emma tucked a blanket around Lily and whispered, "She's so brave." Ethan watched her. "You are too." Emma froze. Her cheeks warmed. "I'm just doing my job." "No," Ethan said softly. "You've given us more than that. You gave her confidence. You gave me peace." Emma swallowed hard. "Ethan, don't say things like that. I don't want to misunderstand." He stepped closer, slow, careful. "What if I want you to?" She looked up, eyes shining in the dim light. "Ethan." But before she could speak, Lily stirred, signing sleepily, "Daddy, hug Emma." Emma's breath caught. Ethan laughed softly. And for the first time, she didn't step away. Chapter 8 The fears we don't say. The next morning, Emma avoided him. Kept things formal. Professional. Ethan grew tense. Worried he'd ruined everything. Finally he confronted her gently. "Did I make you uncomfortable last night?" "No," she whispered. "But I don't belong in your world. You're rich, respected. I'm nobody." "Emma," Ethan said. "You're the only person who makes this house feel like a home." She covered her face with her hands. "I'm scared," she admitted. "I'm not enough." He slowly took her hands away. "You are more than enough. For Lily. For me." Tears welled in her eyes. "But what if I lose everything again?" "You won't," he promised. "Not while I'm here." Chapter 9 Lily's first words. Months passed. Emma moved into a small guest house on the property. She became Lily's rock, her teacher, friend, almost a mother figure. Then came the day. Lily ran to Ethan, hands flying wildly. Emma followed behind, crying. "Slow down, sweetheart," Ethan said. "What is it?" Lily took a deep breath. Then sighed clearly, "Daddy. I love Emma." Ethan's heart cracked open. He looked at Emma. She sobbed. Lily then caught his hand, placed it in Emma's, and signed, "Family." Emma cried harder. Ethan whispered to her, "She sees what I've felt for a long time." Emma looked up. And this time, she didn't run. Chapter 10 Come with me. Forever. That night, Ethan took Emma to the art shop, the same one where they met. It was closed, but he had the keys. Candles lit the room. Paintings.